I wasn't one of the scheduled speakers here, but I feel like as another Mike student, so I'm Nick Long. I'm, I guess, the most recent former student of his. Is that right? Something like that. I wanted to just make sure that Mike knew how much I appreciated all the guidance he gave me, and to echo a couple stories that actually, well, a couple other people that are here. So take the focus off of Mike for just one moment. But it really shows how much he was inclusive about everyone coming into his office. I would spend hours in there sometimes with many people coming and interrupting, but I was usually the one who started the interruptions. And I can remember one such instance with Dr. York came in about one instance or another, and I still remember this is one of my favorite parts of grad school. I have a little trick I can do where I can rest my glasses just like this, and when I need to do reading, I can just kind of drop them down. And at one point they were talking about something else, and I grabbed a paper to start reading and did that, and they both kind of looked over like, wow, that's a neat trick. And it was a fascinating thing for the next couple of minutes to see the two of them trying to rest their glasses just like this, do my little trick. Not thinking, wow, I may never have the career that either of them do, or the other, but I can do this. The other thing I want to make sure I pick on somebody about, right after Todd came for his postdoc at Maryland, Mike was trying a new idea out with his graduate students, and I was the graduate student du jour. And I guess I have to blame Amy for this story, that Amy would give Todd a paper, sometimes her own, and ask him to explain it to her. And he started doing that to me as well. And the first one was a paper of his in 5 eggs. Feet big, I guess, is the proper pronunciation, about a particular construction. And I sat there thinking the first hour I'm reading this paper, why is he not explaining it to me and the other way around? And it got worse, unfortunately, because the next semester people wanted to know about K-theory. I don't think Jonathan Rosenberg is here. But I spent 8 or 9 weeks in RIT trying to explain this to everyone. And the funny part about this story is I have a spelling problem, and this is why Mike thinks I'm smart. For 8 weeks, including the first 2 weeks where nobody would tell me why they were laughing at me, I misspelled the word field wrong every time. So if you know anything about K-theory, it comes up maybe 3 or 4 times a sentence sometimes. So everyone's chuckling, and only because my wife was also in there did somebody finally stop and tell me why they were laughing at me. But the one thing I was thankful for was that Mike thought a little bit better of me because of my spelling errors. And I can't remember who it was, but somebody he once encountered who was very smart also had problems with spelling. So I'll leave it with this, but I really do appreciate Mike. And the one thing I've come to appreciate as I've gone out in my own career is not only his giving as far as research, but to other administrative roles. He's served as undergraduate coordinator now that I'm a professor. Man, I know how thankless some of those administrative jobs are, and those undergraduates that benefit from a lot of his work aren't necessarily here today, but I think that he's always served admirably in many other roles, and I want to make sure that other people that haven't seen him in those roles knew about that as well. So thank you again, Mike.